The first amphibians emerged from the swamp some 370 million years ago. Their soft, moist skins absorbed oxygen, and simple lungs allowed them to breathe air. The exertion of hauling themselves over land required plenty of fuel. But the land was now crawling with life. The first flightless insects made easy prey. Many amphibians came to live on land because food was so plentiful. But they were forever confined to the damp places because of their delicate skins. Reptiles evolved from amphibians, but with tougher waterproof skins, they were able to occupy entirely new habitats. Reptiles also pioneered another breakthrough: waterproof eggs. Now they could breed in dry places. Inside the eggs, developing young were housed in a miniature ocean. Reptiles were on the verge of global domination, but one thing held them back. With their skin now waterproof and airtight, breathing became a problem. Lizards breathe by expanding their chest, but because how they walk, they often have to hold their breath. Their waddling gait, inherited from ancestral fish, forces the chest to flex as they walk. Their lungs can't expand to draw in air, and lizards easily become breathless. Ancient relatives of the crocodile, though, found a solution. By standing up on their legs, these reptiles began to walk tall and breathe easier. "270 million years ago, it is hot, and these ancient reptiles need plenty of water. Spending time at the river makes the herds nervous. They know this is a great place for an ambush. Fortunately, this top predator is not hunting. She has recently eaten and also has come to the river to drink. She is 18 feet long and has an armored back. She needs a huge amount of food and therefore needs to defend a very large territory. The only creature on the planet she fears is another one of her kind. "220 million years ago, there's only one giant continent called Pangaea. It is a harsh place mostly covered by deserts. This line of ancient reptiles has met all challenges for more than 100 million years. But now there's something new. A family of reptiles destined to shape the course of life on Earth for the next 160 million years. These are the first dinosaurs. This small raptor has survived the drought along with others of her kind. But they have now been joined by another type of dinosaur. A herd of platysauruses has been drawn to the river. It is hard to believe that these four-legged giants are related to their small cousins, but they are a plant-eating dinosaur. Their size is the key to their success. At 4 tons, they are just too big to be threatened. This is the shape of things to come, and their descendants will only get larger. Further down the river is one of the period's most interesting animals. This is a connecting link between the reptiles and the mammals. As he runs, his backbone moves from side to side like a reptile's. But he has hair and lives in a burrow like a mammal. Deep inside, his mate sleeps on a bed of lichen. The bond between them is strong, and they pair for life. Like all land reptiles, they lay eggs, but after hatching, their young are very dependent and spend most of their months feeding from special milk glands on their mother's stomach. The Jurassic is a time of colossal seagoing monsters. Full of creatures bristling with spikes and clubs, horns and frills, and mountains of flesh so huge they shook the ground beneath them. $125 million years ago, slow movement of the continents is breaking up the northern and southern landmasses, raising sea levels, and opening up new seaways and coastlines. Where once there was solid land, now there are rigid cliffs filled with flying reptiles called pterosaurs. Pterosaurs have been around for 100 million years, and some species are now huge. Wingspans of 20 feet are common, but there's a species that dwarfs them all. This giant is 40 feet from wingtip to wingtip, with a body bigger than a man's. He is the undisputed king of the skies. This little mammal is a scavenger. She is a marsupial and specializes in raiding abandoned dinosaur nests. This evening, she thinks she is in luck. Unfortunately, the smell of food has blinded her to the danger. $65 million years ago, a meteor just 10 miles wide abruptly ended the reign of the dinosaurs. "3,000 miles to the north, the effects are about to arrive. The light from the impact fades in silence. The shockwave arrives. Next comes the blast front. Molten rocks starts to fall out of the darkening sky. The meteor hit the Gulf of Mexico with a force of 10 billion Hiroshima bombs. With the catastrophic climate changes that followed, 65% of all life died out. It took Earth millions of years to recover, and when it did, the dinosaurs were gone forever.